guys, I'm going to try and kill two birds with one stone today. I'm going to do a 3-month update on my total knee replacement, which is today, by the way. Happy anniversary to me. My last video, which I just posted, I told everybody that I hit 110. That was week 12. That was the last video that I have posted. So I hit 110 degrees of flexion. And I got teared up. And like I said in my last video, it was very emotional. That being said, the very next week, it was only 105. So I got really discouraged. And it's been a couple of weeks since I made that video, 2 weeks. And I was very, I didn't even want to post that video because it was like oh, this is pretty great. It's 110 degrees and I'm on my way, 112 degrees, here I come, kind of thing. And that didn't happen. The next week, which was last week, I went and I was at 105 degrees. And the knee was done. She couldn't even do anything. She couldn't even do anything with it. So the knee was pretty much done. The muscle was so tense around the knee that I couldn't get anything to bend. Going in there, this week, my knee got to only 90 degrees flexion. And so I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'm making some wraps just to have a little appetizer for a family function that I'm going to today. So anyway, this week I went in there, the knee would only bend to 90 degrees, and getting it to 90 degrees, I mean, I wasn't killing myself, but she had to work the muscle probably a good 10 minutes, the front, the back, the sides, yeah, it just wasn't coming. But anyway, we ended up getting it to 110 degrees, back at 110 degrees today. So it wasn't as bad as, you know, the week before, but it's not coming. I see the doctor, the surgeon, this Tuesday coming, and we'll see what he's got to say. I don't know, maybe at 110. I did achieve 5 degrees in a matter of 1 week, but I haven't really hit that since, so I'm just going to keep trying. It's I don't know, everybody's different, I guess. Just give me 1 second, I forgot something. So I'm probably not any different than anybody else. I don't know what my daughter did with the sesame oil. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. I'm not any different than anybody else, but it's just not coming for me. And like I said, 3 months today, and I wish I was a little bit further, but I'm not. And I'm still doing my exercises. I'm still doing the muscle work, and just doesn't seem to be wanting to move. So either it's just time, or people say 3 to 6 months, give yourself some time. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So I've got a little bit of, next sheet. It's just rice paper, guys, that I'm using. Oh, that one's cracked. I don't want to use it because it's just rice paper. Slide it in some warm water, and there. Put a little bit of this sesame oil on there so they don't stick together. As soon as I make these, kind of stick together. It looks like a big condom, eh? So the extension is still 0. I have no problem straightening my leg. I can't go down the stairs still. I am trying to work on those exercises and pull it as much as I can, but like the physiotherapist has told me, don't pull it to the point where you feel that resistance. So when I go in to see the doctor, and tell him I didn't, do what he said, no pain, no gain, and that kind of thing. I don't know how, pleased he's going to be about that. However, I'm trying to do whatever the physiotherapist is telling me to do because she's the one that sees me on the daily basis, or not the daily basis, 1 week. And by the way, Yeah, I made these a little too long. By the way, here in Ontario, OHIP will allow you to do some physiotherapy while you are recovering from a surgery that you spent at least one night in hospital. You have to at least, I think I might have said this before, you have to at least have one night of overnight stay in a hospital in order to qualify for physiotherapy. So, and I had 2 nights. Manipulation, if needed, it requires no hospitalization. So I don't know how that's going to work out. If I need to have that done, maybe that will allow me to get a little bit more physiotherapy, but I'm not sure about that. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that he says just keep plugging at it, and that it continues to go. I think I'm getting kicked out of physiotherapy this week because I've already overused the allotment of physio that the government will grant you. So I'll have to pay out of pocket. Right now I'm going once a week, and I think, I don't know where I saw this, like $90 an hour. I don't think I'd need to be there an hour for anything. So it would cost me probably a couple $100 a month to go in there and have her measure my, if I stayed with the 1 week. But if I went every 2 weeks, then I could probably swing that. This week I have to apply for unemployment insurance sick benefit, which is 15 weeks. So hoping that I can get that set up this week. Like with my employer, you have to request the paperwork for it, and then I have to go down to the city hall in Windsor, and I have to wait in line like everybody else and see what comes of that. So that's what I got coming up this week. Never had to do this since my kids were young, so I'm not, vested in it. So I don't really know what to expect. My daughter was able to do everything that she needed to do online because her record of employment that tells all her wages and whatnot, it was all online with the place where she works. Ours isn't. So I'm going to have to go down there and wait. So that's what I got to do this week. So these are really nice. I'll cut them when I'm just about ready to... Whoops, I didn't even seal the end of that little condom. I don't know why I'm making these videos. I guess for my family, but I guess if there's somebody out there that's happens to... Oh, I forgot the cilantro. Happens to, pass by and see these videos that are maybe facing the same surgery. I think that's the reason why, aside from keeping my family abreast of whatever's happening in my life. I hope I'm not boring people to death, but that's the reason why I'm making these videos. So I'm going to keep making, the odd video, but I'm at the 3-month mark. I mean, I'm not going to bore everybody to death with my life, but I am hoping to get back to work because I miss my residents. I miss my work family there, and although sometimes we go on and on about work and whatnot. I've been 30 years in long-term care working in geriatrics, and if you spend any time at all outside of the facility on vacation or whatever, anything could happen to those residents. And so we've lost some residents since I've been off on leave, and I never got a proper chance to say goodbye, or at least to be there if they were, failing in the home where you could, be there, sit by their side, because a lot of people don't have family. So it's always nice to have that little bit of, family for what in whatever capacity. Family is family. And so tomorrow, guys, is Father's Day, and that's why we're having this get together. Tomorrow's Father's Day, and we have a gift for Manny. We call it Manny Day for Grayson, my grandson Grayson, because Peter's not a father, and we do that to show honor and respect Pete for, you know, everything that he is for us and for Grayson especially. And they have a really good bond. And so this celebration that we're going to today is for Pete's family. And it's a nice barbecue. And the weather outside today, guys, is kind of crappy. So it's a little bit cooler. I'm wearing a sweater today. It's June 15th. So what's that got to tell you? So that's why I'm getting this stuff ready. So I'm just putting like you know, some fresh veggies in there and some of this cilantro and rolling them all up. And I do have a peanut sauce here that I made last night. And the peanut, I just do just a really easy peanut sauce because, you know, I ain't no cook. And I always tell people that I ain't no cook, but so I'm not cooking any. All I had to do was cook the vermicelli noodles. I cooked them for 3 minutes, whatever the package said. So I cooked those. And then these, which I forgot to put in again, you just slide these in there and that's pretty much it. And then you put them together. But it's nice and easy, and I had to bring a nap today. But the peanut sauce, I just made in this mason jar. I just microwaved it. It's just the cock sauce here. And cock sauce and condoms. And Kraft peanut butter. But I like the peanutty peanut butter. I don't like the creamy ones. So it just takes a few minutes. There's 17 of us today, so I'll make 17 of these and probably another 17 or 18 for Jackie because she really likes these and she's working today. So I'll have something that she can have when she gets home from work. But that's it for me, guys. That's my 3-month update, which is pretty much nothing. I got 110 degrees this week, and that was with her really working on it. And I don't see her again until Wednesday after I get back from the surgeon. So she said we're going to have a talk. So I'm assuming that talk means that if I have any more physiotherapy, I'm going to have to pay for it. So she said depending on what the doctor does, she said maybe he'll give you a cortisone injection. Maybe she said I don't know what he'll do. So I said to her, will he give me a cortisone injection? Because I've been through that. I know what to expect. I know what that feels like. And she said she can't say for sure what he would do. And then I started reading that cortisone doesn't work in an artificial joint. So I got excited thinking, oh, the cortisone, the first time I got it, it lasted me 5 weeks. And I know that sucks, just 5 weeks. Some people get a year, 6 months, whatever. I only got 5 weeks out of it. But I was excited because when I got back from the cortisone injection, within that first 24 hours, I could bend the knee like you wouldn't believe. I was laying in bed and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I can bend this knee. So, I mean, depending on how the doctor feels about that, I don't know. Maybe he could do that. I don't know. But I was reading that introduces bacteria into the system because of the injection, which is minuscule bacteria, but there's still a risk to it. And then others were saying that it didn't work. So when she said that, I got all excited. And then I got deflated pretty quickly when I started researching a little bit more of it. So I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to hurt me when I go. I have no idea. But I'm not going to know until I get there and find out. So there's no sense in harping on it. But that's today. 3 months. And I've already informed my employer that I wouldn't be on the next schedule. So that's another 6 weeks. So we'll see what the doctor has to say. And like as it stands right now, I don't think I can be on my feet for the first 3 hours and nonstop and pushing machines because I had trouble pushing the grocery cart around the corner this week. Just keep moving. Maybe I had a bad cart, I don't know, but keep moving that cart in around the aisles. It got a little tedious towards the end, and I had said to my daughter, I'm done. And I could have walked and let her push the cart, but I just wanted to feel normal, go and get my groceries. So that sucked. But anyway, I'm going to shut this off now, finish what I have to do here, and I'll see you guys with an update as soon as I have something a little bit more positive. I am going through some kind of a little, depression. It doesn't feel good. And, I'm just trying to plug through it and trying to be positive and trying to, look at meditation videos and stuff like that and relaxation videos, trying to get myself to calm down and relax. And I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. Maybe I'll see you guys in another month or so and have something positive to say. But until then, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And, just keep plugging along, guys. See you later.